It's a beautiful day here on the farm, middle of September. Woke up this morning to 45 degrees. Oh, it was awesome. Fall is on the way. And here on the farm, we always have something going on new each day. Today, we're gonna be working on the driveway, or at least right now, we're gonna work on the driveway. Later, we're gonna move this guy right here. This is our chicken tractor. We're gonna move that, get it staged for the season. We're kind of done with that for now. We're not quite done with the turkey tractor because we still have turkeys, although they don't stay in there very much. And then we got to cut the grass and a few other things. We got a maple syrup order. Actually, we got 2 last night. That was cool. So we got those. We're gonna get those in the mail here shortly. But first, we're gonna get this tractor hooked up and get ready to plane the driveway. For this adventure, we're going to use the M4900 tractor. And the reason we use this one versus the big tractor is that the 3-point hitch is low enough where it will connect to this land plane pretty easily. If you haven't seen our land plane video, I'll put a link in the description. This thing's a monster. It's probably 9 feet, 8, 9 feet across. Maybe 7, I'm not really sure. It's a monster though. And I love it. We got to change out what we currently have as far as our hitch and our rear bale spear. Here's a pretty cool tool. That's where the bale fork goes. Right here is where the bale fork goes. So that tool has really 3 functions. It's 2 different kinds of hitches. One we can pull down with the receiver, one on top that we can move our gooseneck around with, and then the 3-point hitch or the bale spear. So that bale spear offers us the ability to grab 1 extra bale out of the pasture. Can't say I use it a lot. Can't say I used it ever. Maybe once. But it's good to have it and not need it, than need it and not have it. So let's get this thing hooked up and get the plane in the driveway. Alrighty. Oh no. I love this tool. It's a little heavy, and it's exactly what you want. The ones you find online, like in Amazon, nowhere near heavy enough. Now they may work for a while, but my guess is you're gonna break it. Alright. Alright guys, we got it hooked up. Let's go plane the driveway. Now we need to go get the package for the 2 syrup orders that we've gotten. We got last night. One is a person here in Virginia, and we are always grateful for that. And another one is for a service member, which we are always happy to support, and we really appreciate all that our service members do for our country. So let's go get those orders and put them in the mailbox. Yay! Some of these boxes don't always fit, so we have to take it into town. But every now and again I can set it beside our mailbox, and our wonderful mail lady Carol will take it away. Today we're putting in the mailbox 4 bottles of syrup to Courtney Taylor. Thank you very much, Courtney, for supporting our channel and supporting our farm. And Elijah Ward, thank you for supporting our country and all that you do. That's going to fit in the mailbox. That's not going to fit in the mailbox. Isn't that a cool mailbox? Solid stainless steel. Kind of a peppered flag. We're going to have to fix that at some point soon. Now it's time to finish up on the driveway. We had a little bit of washout here down on the bottom, and we're going to go ahead and dress it up. And you can see we've already done it once, and we've already gotten some of the grass along the edge, cut a nice looking line down through. But we're going to have to go over it one more time in order to make sure that we get it as level as possible, and hopefully we won't get a terrible rain which will cause it to wash away again. But I'm doubting we're going to get that kind of rain. It was a pretty big storm that came through the late part of the summer. So guys, we just finished planing the driveway for the first time. Got most everything up, hand raked a lot of it. Okay, I'm lying. Hand raked some of it because I wasn't paying attention and kicked it out into our lawn. The next thing we need to do is let it sit for a couple of hours. Once it dries out, we'll go back and hit a couple of those spots again, knock all the dirt off of those grass clumps, and then maybe tomorrow go pick up the grass clumps. That'll be a fun walking day. Guys, hear that? my daughter's singing. So next, we've got a few more projects to go. We'll come back to this here in a little bit. Make your funny face. Are you ready for lunch? I'm ready for lunch.
It's not lunchtime.
Huh? It's 12:30, buddy. It's lunchtime. Let's go get some lunch. Next thing on our list is to mow our lawn. We have some grass here in front of our barn, and we have grass, you can't really see where the kids are playing down that way around our house. And this should take about 45 minutes to an hour. You know, we're gonna cut it once, see what it looks like. If we have a bunch of thatch, we'll cut it again. But we won't do it right away. We're gonna let it dry and then come back maybe right around these, just before dark, or I don't know, maybe around 6-ish, we'll see. And then cut it again. Make sure we don't have any thatch in this. If you've never seen our lawnmower, we have a ZD 1211. If I did it again, I would get the next size up. This is a 72-inch deck, and it works like a champ. The wider the deck, the flatter your grass probably needs to be, because you're gonna miss some spots because it won't get into the little deep or the narrow crevices. But this has been a good machine for us. I've had a couple issues with it here and there. It does not like the steep hills around here. So if you're going to cut a steep hill that's very tall, it's probably not going to work all that well. It does okay. So yeah, I'm probably not giving it the credit it's due. But it will do okay, you know. It will not cut it at its top speed going up our mountain. That just doesn't work. So that's why I would look at buying the bigger one if I was in the market for doing it. But if you take your time, you cut it at a nice pace and don't bounce around, this thing will cut really, really well.
Here it comes. See? Here it comes. He's watching. Daddy's cutting no more. Boing. Do do do. Do 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 do
One thing you can tell for sure is that I cut my grass very low. And I do that because I like the look and I don't like seeing the weeds. Again, we're an organic farm, and as a result, I can't spray anything. I can't use a lot of synthetic or any synthetic fertilizers, and therefore weed prevention is usually just, mowing it down. So what you're looking at is a lot of thatch, and it's not quite dry yet. So we're going to give it about another hour, and in that time, this will dry enough for me to come back and hit it again. It'll probably take 15 minutes, and that's a perfect opportunity for me to, and let the kids go for a ride on the mower. Our next adventure is the plane the driveway.
Yeah.
We've given it about 3 or 4 hours to dry, and this next planing is just going to be a fast run around the driveway from the top to the bottom, allowing some of that debris to break off, and hopefully all we're going to be left with is just some, little pieces of grass and roots. That's it. So here we go. You guys ready?
Okay. Normally what I have to first do is talk to you. Every time we have to talk to you in our video. This is going speed. This is going fast.
Come on. This is our chicken tractor. We completed our processing last week, and now we need to put this up for the winter. That shouldn't take us too terribly long. We have a few more chores to get done, and then the day is going to be over. That went a lot easier. That went a lot easier than I thought I was going to go. Now we got to take this thing over into the woods and just drop it off, and it'll sit there all winter. We're going to pull our water out so we can, make sure it doesn't get frozen over the winter. That's about it. This thing's done pretty well. It's made out of everything scrap. Nothing on it was something I had to buy, and for that reason, I really love it. Here comes the house goat. Stupid dog is out. Guys, the day's almost over. We got a couple more things to do. One of which is to run over the grass one more time and get that thatch all cut up and gone, dissipated. Once that's done, we're gonna load a tractor on. We're gonna call it a day. It's been a long day here on the farm. Hope you've enjoyed seeing what we do here. It's a Saturday, and I have to say most days are kind of busy like this. We do have some days that are not so busy. Tomorrow is Lord's Day, and we're gonna hang out. We're gonna go to church, and we're gonna hang out with Family Day. So that's a rest day for us. But a lot of days, we have different chores and things we have to do, most of which this time of year is getting ready for winter. So now the chicken thing's up. What else did we do today? I don't even know. I'm so tired. We thank you guys for watching our videos. We hope that you enjoy it. If you guys like what you're seeing, be sure to give us that thumbs up. We love comments, especially when you give us suggestions, because we don't know it all. We certainly don't. The kids up there are gonna go play. I'm gonna get on the lawnmower, and we're gonna end this day.